Hi, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Squabble League. We are your hosts. I am Lotus, and these are my two co-hosts. You guys, introduce yourselves.
You're welcome to go first, my friend.
Um, Hi everyone, it's DBZ978.
And I am Omni King Drake.
Welcome back to the Squabble League, and it's been a while since we had last tournament. Just to recap, for the team standings, first place is Voidwalkers with 6 points, with 5 wins and 0 losses. Second place is Cosmic Crusaders with 4 points, 3 wins, 3 losses. Third place is Master Z's team with 1 win and 4 losses, and last place is the Team DBZ with 1 point, with 0 wins and 4 losses. So let's talk about the two squads that are gonna be going head to head. First,
Okay.
I'm very interested in Master Z because he has two new players. So we got two new rookies in this league right now, and he is going into the tank role. So what do you guys think is gonna happen?
Uh, hmm. Honestly, I'm not sure. I've fought against his take, and it's not bad, but it's not great either. It's a good middle ground. I don't know if they'll be able to pull it through with them. I'm gonna be honest. Voidwalkers is kind of an unbeatable team so far.
DBZ, what do you think?
I also agree with the fact that Voidwalkers has just stomped out all the competition in this tournament so far. And I don't see them slowing down anytime soon. Even with the addition of the two new players, I honestly, in my wholehearted opinion, do believe that they will come out the victors at the end of this.
So, I guess we're all three of us are in agreement that Voidwalkers will win. But the thing is, um, we it can also be a surprise. Remember the very first match where
Oh yeah.
Team DBZ and Cosmic Crusaders is like
Mhm.
people were very surprised with what Magia and Taco can do. So maybe like these guys can give us a little surprise. But my main worry is Master Z on not Zemo on tank. The thing is, he's too much of an aggressive tank. Like he's way too fucking aggressive. Like he charges. He's one of those Ryans that just charges in a lot.
Mhm.
Oh, that's gonna as a Reinhardt main, that is a difficult thing to overcome. But if he has somehow overcome it, you know, he could pull it off theoretically.
Indeed.
That is what our team did to kind of give Voidwalkers a little bit of a stump, a little bit of a setback. It's
My,
possible. I like
my
it.
problem is like the aggressive tank strategy has never worked for Master
Ex-
Z, especially when I was playing on their team. Ref, although a very good player, kind of just guys kind of took advantage of his over aggression a lot, and
Yeah,
like
no, no,
Master Z just kind of just goes on in his own mission.
yeah, that's what I mean. If he can somehow stick with his team and overcome that urge to go full aggressive, then they could pull it off
Yeah.
theoretically.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
also, there are no hero bands besides Lifeweaver. So, what heroes are you excited to see?
I'm excited to see my boy ride that connection. I'm gonna be honest.
Yes, I will admit, seeing Reinhardt back again is pretty exciting. It is pretty exciting, yeah.
It's funny, yeah, I should say that because, like, for me, I'm excited for Ramatra. And the thing is, there's like a big Ramatra versus Ryan, like, rush comp going on in the Overwatch League and stuff. So, like, I love, like, I want to see, because Ramatra was banned last, basically, I'm just excited to see all the banned heroes. But mostly, I'm excited to see Kiriko and Ramatra. Because,
Oh
like,
yeah.
that can make for some really aggressive comps. And, like, that can make for some, like, really fun plays to watch. And also, basically with Eli's flexibility, like experience and flexibility, like he is like I'm pretty sure he's gonna pull out whatever DPS, so that's why I'm not naming any DPS. He's gonna just pull out whatever the fuck he wants and play pretty well on it. And
True.
one thing I want to add before we do the coin flip and go into the match is about can you text him heads or tails or something?
Alright, I got you.
So one thing is Isaac does not like flankers. He does not know how to deal with them. Last time we were consistently calling out Inferium on the Pharah constantly flanking, and we did not like us like Raph was getting focused down by the rest of his team, like rest of this team, and I was just getting focused on by Inferium. As a Moira, like I can't really do anything against like Pharah, but he has no answer to flankers,
True.
and
true.
like. And one more thing, I wanted to thank our sponsor, Jayvarman Rising. If you guys don't know what that is, Jayvarman Rising is a local team based in Lowell. Like their mission is kind of bring out the Cambodian culture and like with their obviously with their name and their branding. They play stuff like basketball, volleyball, dragon boat racing, and I don't know what else they play. But it is run by a good friend of myself, and thanks to them, we are able to have this $300 prize pool. So yep, thank you, Jayvarman Rising. So Drake, who is gonna be picking the first map?
So right now we got Infurium has chosen heads. And I need to get the coin to flip it.
Okay, 1 minute. I can do it online.
Okay.
Okay, so it is heads. Voidwalkers will be choosing the first map. So Drake, if you can go tell Voidwalkers.
Discord is bugged out of its mind. Midtown Hybrid is the first map.
Ooh, hybrid.
Yeah, Hybrid first. That's interesting.
For once, one of y'all didn't choose Eichenwald right off the bat.
What'd you expect? I can vote.
Okay, like the top 3 maps that y'all been choosing is Eichenwald, fucking Lijiang Tower. At least with Inferium, we can get some variety. Now we can get on with the game.
Now entering Midtown.
So like with Midtown, like I don't know if the new player like plays is a hit skin, is his skin DPS or is he's a flex DPS, but there's a lot of good points for like sniper oriented play. Like for example, like Widowmaker, Ashe, and Hanzo are very good on this map. You can run a Genji, or you can just do like a 3-person rush comp, basically.
All right. Oh, immediately Zemo comes out with the Reinhardt.
Reinhardt, Cassidy, and Kiriko. Okay, this is a very good
What?
comp. If
Cassidy? Okay.
if not
Ooh.
Zemo can hone his aggression, he can be a good protection around the Cassidy. Like they can use this to their advantage because Inferium is rolling out with the Echo. She struggles very hard against hard hit scans, and if they can keep the Echo in check, I think they can do a good push.
They also had a similar idea. They're both pulling out with Kiriko, and Warshak is pulling out with Ramatra, which could possibly counter that.
It just depends on who can time their aggression better. Oh, and he goes right in.
Ramatra's backlining.
Already taking out the Cassidy.
Yeah.
Already taking out their Kiriko. This is what we were talking about with Zemo's over aggression. He's gonna charge in. He's gonna leave his team out, and then his team is gonna like suffer for it. The thing is, they didn't take out their support. They only really took out Inferium, who was staggering the Rhine. Again with the charge, she goes straight in with it. Kiriko uses a Suzu on Warshak, trying to keep Warshak alive as much as possible. Warshak eventually goes down. The Kiriko finally goes down as well.
Oh, come on.
Right now they're trying to take down that Echo. Echo is hiding on the backline.
And Master Z's team captures first point.
What they did really good was like that aggression onto Warshak. Like it was a big hit for Eli dying right before the second fight started. Them again going on with the over aggression. Double Kiriko comes out, attacking their backline. Warshak goes down to a tactical visor.
Ooh.
Hungry is trying to 1v3 right now. Eli comes out with the Torbjorn, gets charged by Zemo. And they have a lot of space to be pushing this card. With 4 minutes on the clock, they are pushing this really well.
I think they are doing
Warshak is coming in with a Reinhardt of his own. They gotta be wary of the... And the Brigitte is the first one to go down, thanks to Crow. Crow has been doing very well picking out their support in the backline, which allows like Master Z's crazy strategy to actually work.
So far, first match, they are pulling it off very well.
They are C9ing. Okay,
Yeah.
Kiriko is gonna save the point. But they lost Crow already, and they lost Zemo. Are they gonna touch? Master Z almost C9ing. Oh, that is tough. They already lost their support. And Crow is going to be coming up by himself right now. I don't think he should be wanting to do this, especially when there's a Torbjorn and a Brig.
I'm with you.
The two Ryans have come face to face and are just staring at each other. Zemo seems to be trying to go for range and shield. He's not immediately rushing in this time, but
She's gonna charge. There we go. The clash of.
Oh, the Reinhardt clash.
He like pops out his ult, takes out Nthonie, but it's too late. The fire strike takes down both Rorschach and Inferium.
That hammer was absolutely devastating.
One thing I'm very surprised about is Hungry's aggression right now. Usually he's always staying in the back line pocketing either the DPS or the tank. Well, right now he's starting to take a lot more fights. Rorschach charges in. His shield is about to break right now. The big ass shield comes out. This is their chance to go really aggressive. And Fearing goes down by Tactical Visor. Who's the next to go? He shatters into the shield. And Kiriko all comes out. Hungry is the first one to fall. Double kill from the Kiriko. Oh my god. Wolfie. Again, Inferium's the first one to fall. Crow is doing very good with these first picks, allowing Isaac's crazy strategy to actually fucking work.
Oh my! I'm genuinely in like shock with how well it's working. Round 1, though this was just round 1, and we haven't even seen their other counterattack. This could go better. Like this could go in their favor.
Is Voidwalkers finally gonna lose a map? Let's see.
Have we found the hidden piece?
So one thing that I really like that Master Z is doing is their newest addition to their team, Crow. He's been really good at picking out Inferium right from the get-go, or picking out Hungry right from the get-go. That way is allowing for Zemo's like aggression to work.
Legit, yeah.
Inferium might be coming out with that Bastion, which, as we all know, can very much tilt an entire squad. Or two teams.
I'm gonna watch some of them in first person to see, maybe get a glimpse on what they could be thinking.
Rolling out with the Cassidy again. I don't know if you should be rolling out with the Cassidy. The Soldier 76 was working very well. The Cassidy was the one getting picked out most of the time.
The Voidwalkers is pulling out with a team that was very close to the unbeatable one.
Well, too bad they can't put a Mercy in here.
Yeah.
Everyone focusing down on Zemo. He's about to die. He's so close to death, but the Suzu saved him, but he is not enough to keep him alive though. This time now with Rorschach with the aggression, taking down the Kiriko, only one left is the Cassidy. And Crow actually takes down the Winston, almost taking down their Kiriko as well.
But the Bastion bomb kills him in the end.
Losing.
That leaves the tank and the support on field.
Losing Cassidy was tough. He's been really carrying this match. Warshot takes down Kiriko, and Inferium takes down Zemo. Crow is now coming in by himself. He should wait for his team. Oh, shooting from afar, almost taking out the Kiriko. Gets dived on by Winston.
Okay.
And Voidwalkers are going into the next part of the point with even more time than Master Z did. I think this Winston strat is really good.
The Winston and Bastion is a really good combo for them.
Winston and Bastion and Reinhardt is a little better in my opinion. Oh, Warshak jumping into the back line, taking down their Kiriko once again.
That leaves Zemo unguarded.
By himself on 93 HP. And Zemo eventually goes down by Inferium. Now, like, the Winston's really working very well because Warshak is just constantly diving on that Kiriko, making sure that they have no healing.
Exactly.
Goes on it again. Both
and we
Bastion and Winston pop their ult. First time I seen Zemo pull out the Zarya. And C9 didn't even pay attention to point. They were too busy focusing on killing Voidwalkers. They didn't pay attention to point. They still have more time. They need to be paying attention to point in order to like stop.
And they got forward.
Now this needs to be a perfect defense for them to like stall Voidwalkers, but they already lost their Kiriko already. And Zarya is about to go down too. Healing field from the soldier came out, but will it be enough healing? No, it will not. Crow goes down next. Master Z is dangerously low.
Hungry seems to be going on the offensive.
Warshak once again diving on one of their teammates, taking them down one by one. This is a very good strategy. Taking down two. Diving onto the Soldier 76 now.
It seems the strategy here is to have Warshak hold them back. At least a little bit.
In my personal, I think their strategy is mostly just like have Warshak jump into their backline, kill one person, because they're not like. I think Voidwalkers know that Master Z is not gonna group up after death. Crow is dangerously low right now, but so it pops the Winston. Oh, he gets his second Primal Rage. That was incredibly fast ult charge. Master Z is starting to lose their tempo. Warshak is dominating his top right now. Once again, not waiting for their teammates to respawn. They lost the point with 40 more seconds than Master Z did.
That was a really close one, though.
It was very close in the beginning, but I don't know what is going through the minds of Team Master Z. They kind of just lost their tempo, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They had a good thing going when they were attacking, where Crow would just mostly take out Inferium or Hungry first, and then they just have Isaac just kind of just go in, just go ballistic on the hammer with Reinhardt. And now he's pulling out the Ramatra. Inferium, but we all know whenever Inferium's on his comfort pick on Bastion, it is very hard to take him down. But I think one thing about Voidwalkers that is really good is their adaptability. They know, they're gonna analyze and know why they are losing, and then they're gonna adjust to what their opponent does. I don't know if the Ramatra is the right pick against this Winston comp. Winston can still just dive into their backline and starts like messing them up. Warshak waiting for one of them to get out of position. He goes after the Ashe first, takes down Crow. Master Z trying to take. Master Z has no healing right now. Are they really gonna attack them near their spawn? Crow now goes onto the Sojourner. First sighting of... Well, not really a first sighting of Sojourner, never mind. And Wolfie is on that. What is Master Z doing in this backline? What the hell? Oh, and he takes down both of them. Never mind.
60 seconds remaining.
With only 1 minute left on the clock, it looks like Master Z might actually take the point. There's a Bastion versus a Ramattra 1v1 happening in the background.
Oh, we gotta. Oh.
And Zemo took down Inferium. Now is it a 2v3? Can they turn this around?
30 seconds.
Can they pull it off? They pulled it off, I think.
Stop the payload.
Yeah, but right after they already lost their Lucio, that is a tough loss to be getting now. They don't have any AoE healing, which is the perfect opportunity for Rorschach and Zemo to be using their ult.
10 seconds remaining.
Zemo is not pushing their cart. Rorschach takes down the Lucio before he can push. They might... And they actually stopped them. Wow.
Round 3.
I think not paying attention to the payload really hurt Master Z's chances. Because they were winning the team fights.
Switching sides.
They just didn't pay attention to point.
Initiating.
What do you think, Drake?
Yeah, it did seem like the second they stopped focusing on point, it kind of fell apart.
Yeah, they were mostly just focusing on killing, like, Voidwalkers. Not paying attention to how much time they have left on the clock. And now, Voidwalkers has
Ready for battle.
a huge opportunity to take this map. I always say this a lot, the stats, I don't care how much kills or hero damage you are, the point of the game is to play towards the objective.
Grab your sword and
What the hell?
Don't mind that.
Okay, I guess Ares is joining the league, I guess. Team Nazem going on with...
Alexa.
They're really going hard with the Crow on Cassidy
1.
strat.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
Crow seems to be a hard hit scan player. With Sombra going into the battle like trying to take down Crow. This Sombra can be very annoying, especially for this comp. Taking out Zemo just took down Rorschach and forcing Hungry to use a Suzu on himself. Eli's in the back line, invisible, waiting to cap the point.
I think he's waiting for their okay to cap it.
Oh, are they gonna pay attention?
Oh,
They might
it looks like
do a
want-
full
They
C9.
might be running back though.
They might do a full C9. Oh, Eli's about to cap the second point. Second tick. He actually got the second tick. Now just need one more tick to...
Oh, that is a big play for them.
The thing is, when they were fighting that corridor, they already figured out that Voidwalkers had a Sombra. And they still not paying attention to point, mostly focusing on killing. Ooh, successful pin onto Crow from Rorschach. I'm not favoring this Roadhog versus Ryan duel, but it seems to be working out with Inferium pulling out with Zemo's least favorite hero, Farah, and also my least favorite hero. Fuck that character. Why is that on my screen?
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Why is this Farah on my screen? Takes down the Cassidy.
The payload is
And an easy map take for Voidwalkers.
victory.
They are
See ya.
still not. They are still not dropping a single. They're still not dropping a map with this first point.
Who got play?
Now we're just gonna take a little time to talk about the match. So usually I just want to take like 10 minutes to talk about the match. So, guys, what are your takes on the first round?
Well, I mean, DBZ was not able to view it, I don't think.
Yeah,
But
I was like maybe like 5 minutes behind you guys, so I didn't want to say anything. So yeah,
Are you
uh,
in?
live
I'm not
viewing.
I'm not in the match now.
Okay, so I'm gonna invite you, and then like Drake, you can start with your takes first.
Honestly, so from what I'm seeing, it seems like they have a good they have a good basic. They just need to focus on like more of the basics they're not really paying attention to, like points and stuff. Like they have to focus on points. But overall, I think they're a really good team. Like he's found a good team, Master Z. The Voidwalkers though, they just have their signature specialty. This is just what they do.
I think
But
Voidwalkers sorry, like
I
sorry to
think,
go ahead.
yeah, I think they might. They have if okay. So with the thing that we see a lot of times happen is first game doesn't usually matter because it's just them warming up. It's just both teams warming up. I think this next round that they're gonna face each other in, will be the one clincher to see who might take it. Because they're both showing really good like strategies and comps and like skill level.
The one thing the one thing I can say about Master Z is not Zemo himself. Like it's just the difference in adaptability. Once Voidwalkers see like back is against the corner, they know what to do. They switch up their strategy and they can take things back. But with what I realized with the first map with Master Z is that they're not very good at adapting. Not very good at adapting. They're not really good at changing up their strategy. Just because you change your hero doesn't mean you're changing up your strategy. And they're what Voidwalkers are doing is forcing Zemo to go on tanks that he's not really like adept in, and Zemo is still going on his own like solo missions, expecting his team to like heal him, but his team is getting focused down by Rorschach and Hungry while he's over in the back line trying to like 1v1 Inferium as a distraction.
Yo, Chris, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt the stream, by the way. So I was able to find extra support for the team. I don't know if you still want to allow us to play or not, because this is your call.
After the match, we're gonna take a 20 minute break, and then I'll ask Inferium.
Okay.
Okay. So going back to what I was saying, so like I really want to see how this new team adapts, like in the second and third map, because like Dre says, like the first map is like a little bit of a warm up, but we can clearly see the difference in like mindsets.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think it's so. I think all it is right now is because I don't know. Have they had a history of playing together? I don't remember if Zemo has said anything about that.
No, Zemo. Okay, so they have a history of playing like Super Smash Bros. And like League of Legends, which are two completely different games from this.
Exactly.
And Wolfie only really played with Zemo like one time during an Overwatch stream I had. So there's not really much experience playing together.
That could be a little bit of it too. So I think personally, it could just be right now, once they get used to like focusing on each other, because each of them has a different strategy, I've noticed. But if they can like sort of meld it together, they could possibly pull it through because they are a lethal team. Like, there are very few teams in the roster so far that have given Voidwalker so much trouble.
Yeah, the
I
problem
think
is like not the killing. The problem is pain, like the objective itself.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
They're too focused on like trying to kill. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Drake?
That's what I'm saying. If they like pull it together, then we might have an extremely lethal team.
Yeah. Like as someone who used to play part of Master Z, it's very hard to have Zemo change his mind because once he's dead set on something, he's not gonna change his mind. Like
Yeah, true.
he's very tunnel vision when it comes to not only his gameplay but also his mindset. He's very tunnel visioned.
True.
Can you? Okay, so this will be Master Z's map pick. So can you text him real quick? I think we need 10 whole minutes to talk about the match. So I know the stream is going like kind of slow for you, DBZ. But what are like based on what me and Drake said, like what are some of your opinions? And based off like what you're able to like at least watch.
Okay. So I don't know like who in particular is going off by himself. I'm pretty sure that's well,
Zemo.
yeah, Zemo. Uh Going off by yourself without a team is never gonna get you the win, regardless of how good you think you are at the game. Um that's coming from me personally. Um so I think instead of trying to play hero, he should learn to prioritize the team first before himself. Because the whole time I've been here, I've been hearing that he's been going off and heading up and going into the enemy lines without his team, and he always dies first. But I will admit though, it is pretty surprising to see the fact that Inferium's team have a bit of trouble with the new players and stuff. So it is pretty surprising. So, and of course, Inferior's team, you know, I expect nothing but great things from them since the beginning. So I have nothing to say on them.
The thing is, like, it's not like like Voidwalkers never had any trouble. Like, I think versus Cosmic Crusaders, they were able to like make him like just Drake alone was able to make him sweat.
Fair.
But the thing is, I think there's synergy and they're taking advantage of like Master Z's like lack of knowledge about the game. Like, I'm not saying like he doesn't know anything, but with him mostly playing like stuff like Valorant, League of Legends and stuff, while the other team has a lot more experience like playing Overwatch. Like, and also their team synergy is just top tier, and like they like I said, their adaptability. My favorite thing about Voidwalkers is their adaptability. When they know their back is against the corner, they just wail back at you tenfold with a new strategy. And that's why they always 3-0ing people.
Dude, adaptability is very important in this game, and if you can't adapt, then sorry to say it, you just it's not gonna work for you.
And once again, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Jayvarman Rising, for being our sponsor and making this league possible. Personally, like, despite how scrappy this league is, like, I feel like it's been a lot of fun, like, organizing this and seeing everyone go up against each other. It's been like a lot of fun.
That's good to hear.
Zemo keeps trying to say random.
You can't.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so we have more time to talk about the. We have more time to talk about the map. So next might be push.
He said push, but he didn't give a map name. Yeah.
So the map we have in rotation is Esperanza. I know. Why am I saying Esperanza? Wait, do we?
Esperanza is in the rotation, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Esperanza is. So Coliseo, Esperanza, and New Queen Street are the 3 push maps that are allowed to be chosen by teams. To refresh the rules for not only the players and the viewers is you can't choose the same map type as previously, and you can only choose from the map rotations.
Esperanza is it? Esperanza.
There is a lot of cover for takes to like really take advantage of this map, and I think this map is mostly about mental. It is like even if the enemy team is like pushing way ahead, your team still has a chance to push back. Like I had multiple games in comp where my team was losing mad hard. We changed up our strategy and we kind of just reverse swept. So you really can't count out anybody in this match. Like in this
That's
round.
Coliseum. That's not Esperanza.
My bad, I'm talking while I'm commentating. And now let's get on with round 2.
Let's get it started.
Welcome to Esperanza. Initiating match.
Okay, so what comps do you think that they're gonna run out with? So I think both teams are trying to at least trying to play around a DPS. Master Z had the same problem like I had when I was playing with him, trying to play around 2 players instead of trying to play around 1 player. But it
Yeah.
seems that Crow and Inferium are both really going into that hard hit scan. With Crow most consistently going on to the Cassidy,
For battle.
even though Sojourn's like most hit scan players play as Sojourn.
Crown's
The
on
Cassidy, the Sojourn, and the Soldier 76.
This is an interesting lineup, right? For Voidwalkers, we got Hungry on Moira, we got Warshak on Brian, and we got Imperium on Junk.
And I'm looking at the chat. Zembo's this question if push is the robot push. I don't know. What do you? What the fuck? Again, Zemo's lack of knowledge onto the game. Like, I think that's gonna really like help, like make him struggle. This time Crow's going on to the Hanzo, like countering my point of them going into a hard hit scan. Right now,
think he-
Zemo's getting hard focused, taking down the Kiriko once again. Crow is trying to. Right now, as a Hanzo, like, Crow should be trying to get like more the high grounds and different angles to shoot around, like shoot over the shield or shoot around the shield, or like shoot whoever is out of position. Like being Hanzo and shooting into the shield is kind of useless.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a huge HP like Reinhardt shield. You should really just kind of just do it if you're just 1v1ing the Reinhardt, or to try to help burst down the shield. Which Zemo was not focusing on, like Warshak's shield. Where? The double pin going back onto the Rhine that worked out in New Queen Street. Gets the cancels the Moira ult with the charge. That is a tough loss for Voidwalkers. Not only losing the Moira, but losing Coalescence as well. And Team Master Z is about to have 3 ults come online very soon. Zemo has Shatter. And we're about to have Valkyrie and High Noon coming out very soon. Cancelled out the Rhine charge once again. Takes down Crow first. Canceling out. And a waste of a Shatter.
I think we might have just seen a panic ult there.
Now, like, I am just lost for words for that play right now. Warshak going in by himself, distracting Master Z, successfully jumping back to his team, and Inferium goes down first. Crow with a deadly accuracy. Zemo taken down. Ooh, Crow is carrying right now. But I want to talk about that Shatter in the last team fight. I had no idea what the fuck was going through his mind. I personally don't think it was a panic ult, considering that he thinks the robot is lagging. No, when it captures a point, it stops there for a couple seconds. Inferium takes down the Mercy first, and takes down Crow. Zemo is running away right now, but Warshak is chasing him. Inferium going up to the high ground. Right now trying to 2v1, not Zemo. Eventually takes him down.
Hungry staying with the robot the entire time, which is very good.
Considering that the spawn is very far away from the point, like they made a good decision staggering out not Zemo. Now it's gonna be very hard for him to group up with his team. Crow's already dying right when Zemo just got there. Popping on the Briggle, wasting. Is this a waste of a res? High Noon's coming out. Guess nobody. Zemo is about to be the first one to die. Zemo has Shatter. Crow dead first. I'm just gonna go POV. Now Zemo is about to be the next one to die. 1v3. That is tough. I haven't commented in a while, so I'm kind of rusty. Crow is now.
We got a tire up on Voidwalkers.
And we also got a Zenyatta and a Zarya. Zarya coming back out. But right now they're at a disadvantage. They should not trying to be engaging onto Voidwalkers without their DPS. Crow's coming out with the first sighting of Symmetra in this match.
They're going with a beam strategy here. Oh, the triple kill right there. That was pretty good.
I am very much enjoying watching Crow play. He is very much the hard carry for Master Z right now, with his deadly accuracy on the Cassidy and the Soul 76.
I have located the enemy.
By now playing with Symmetra, not really about the aim, about how you set up the turrets, and those are very weird turret spots. Going after the Zen first, Warshak charges in, takes down 2 before eventually falling.
He gets res, and he's going after Zarya now. Oh, that was a very nice sweep on Voidwalker's part there. Their comeback is amazing.
Yeah, I think Master Z is really starting to panic with these strategies right now. Voidwalker is staying composed.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engine.
See, the one thing that is consistent that always scares me about Voidwalker's team is their lack of strategy that works perfectly. They play it as it is a game. And I got the brief chance to play with them last tournament. And it is terrifying how quiet those combos are.
Like, they're just all mechanically gifted players. And like they rely mostly on their mechanical skill and their synergy with each other. Because you gotta admit, they play off each other very well. Like
That's what makes them so lethal as a team.
Feel stronger?
Like,
right now, it just seems like Crow is doing the Omni King strat of just being the hard carrier, like just fighting till the very end. But as we know,
Positioning turret.
with that strat, it only can go so far.
we're seeing Zemo pull up with Sigma.
Crow going to
I wanna-
backline, focusing down Hungry, taking down their Mercy.
Realized.
Inferium takes down their Zenyatta, though both teams do not have a healer of any sort. Inferium blows up Symmetra now. But that secret turret takes down Warshak, and now Zemo took the opportunity to take down Inferium.
His Zemo is kind of good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm watching his first person, like what he sees, and
His Zemo?
Remaining.
I mean his Sigma, sorry. His Zemo Sigma.
Forward spawn activated.
Like, honestly, I just think he just took advantage of that, like, secret turret that Voidwalker
Oh yeah,
didn't
no,
see.
definitely.
That's...
Let us push.
Right now, Crow is not resetting up his turrets.
I have opened the bar.
They already pushed the bot way past his turrets. I don't think... Inferium changing onto the Mei, focusing on the Mercy once again. Can he kill the Mercy?
Oh, the solo shatter from the tank fight. Okay.
They have taken possession of him.
Pro is doing what a lot of people in low ranks do in ranked, is that they just they chase a kill, they get one kill, but then they just get baited into dying into the other teammate.
Reality bends to my will.
Symmetra ult comes out, and Crow is the first one to die by a Mercy.
Oh no.
They
Oh,
really just need to kill not Zemo right here, and then they win.
Victory. Play of the
And once again, Voidwalkers get the second map, still not losing a single map. So what I'm thinking with Master Z right now is that they're not working as a team anymore. Like they're kind of just like relying on if Crow can pop off or not. But like near the end of the map, like near the like end of the match, like mostly to see Crow doing what Zemo does, going on his own solo missions, trying to take out the Mercy. He does successfully take out the Mercy a lot, but Infernion's right there to finish the job. And then you see Rorschach over here focusing down their Zenyatta, leaving Zemo by himself. So what Voidwalkers is doing very well is not only their synergy and their teamwork, but also just isolating isolating individual players, like killing them one by one.
Yeah.
Sure, what do you think? Okay, so deep. So based on what you were, like, you're watching based on the stream, right?
Yes, I am.
So what's your take?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't doubt Voidwalkers for a second. I have faith. I had faith in Master Z's team, but Voidwalkers, they're just, I don't know what to say. It's just they
I'm gonna be honest. We've seen them time and time again. Like
yeah.
evil people. Like
I like, man, like, like they never seem to disappoint because
wants Dorado, by the way.
yeah.
Okay. So, and the thing is, I think Nazamo legitimately, like Master Z's team, like legitimately has a chance to take a map from them. I just don't see them working as a team anymore. The kind is, like I said before, like the kind is relying if Crow can pop off or not.
Mm,
Yeah, which is kind of not something you should do.
yes.
You shouldn't be solely reliant on one person on the team to carry.
I mean, they do have their winning conditions, but they're not like really like they don't have any like backup plans or anything. Like for example,
Exactly.
Voidwalkers they have Inferium to be their like main like playmaker, but then you can also reliably see like Rorschach still putting in a lot of work, like he did with this map. I think he did even more than what Inferium did in this map.
Yeah.
So like they do have their player. Voidwalkers do have their player that they play around, but their other two teammates can pick up the slack just in case something doesn't go right.
Mm-hmm.
As with Master Z, I'm pretty sure Zemo thinks that he's the one that's carrying, but they're like they're just over relying on Crow to do something. Because if Crow can do something, they they can push very hard. But if Crow ends up just dying like immediately, or if Wolfie gets taken out like first, like Master Z is fucked.
Yeah.
We have the final map right now. Thoughts on reverse sweeping or like faith in reverse sweeping or taking a map off Voidwalker is starting to slim down a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Like in the beginning, they did really well, but it's starting to get a little slower
That's
as
just
time goes.
that's the thing. Like also why Master Z is not winning against like Cosmic Crusaders either. We would do very well against you guys in the first map, but then everything just starts falling apart once we start losing.
Yeah, and that's the thing our team kind of relies on. With Cosmic Crusaders. We constantly get better as the match goes on. So if somehow it slowly starts to break apart on the enemy lines, we just capitalize on it. That's one of our biggest strategies when we play.
My next map is Dorado. Is this actually our first Dorado like sighting? Like I know you guys really like Route 66, like when y'all like pick
Yeah,
maps.
I think.
I barely see Dorado like
Yeah, I
getting
think
picked,
Dorado's. This is the first time Dorado's been picked.
and it's gonna be at the end of the match. Let's see if
Starting match.
Master Z has any counterplay to Inferium. Right now, faith in their team is starting to slim down, but I'll be that guy. I'll just be the one to like root for the underdog, you know, like.
Yeah.
Still do things
Like
Yeah,
I
like,
still
yeah.
I still know like I'll still know like Voidwalkers like is gonna pull out a dub, but
Mhm.
if Master Z pulls out a dub, I'll be very like excited for it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not giving up faith in, like, you know what I mean, the fact that I feel like Master Chief can still pull it out. Well, worse things have happened, but I just, man, like, we've seen Voidwalkers time and time again prove their dominance. They're ruling this tournament right now with an iron fist.
This whole league,
And
they're literally this whole
yeah,
league. They haven't dropped a map in 3 straight tournaments,
yes, it's
and this
like,
is
yeah, I'm telling you.
is it is their like,
3.
the gameplay is just like they're a well-oiled machine.
Attackers
Yep.
incoming.
Crow's coming out with the Echo. Oh wow.
Payload.
I barely see his cam players go with like projectile. Well, then again, she did play a bit of Symmetra last map. Crow, Inferium do what Ash do best and takes down the fly Echo first. You see, they can play around Inferium as well as they can play around Warshak and Hungry. Like Voidwalker just doesn't have any like holes in their plans basically. If Inferium can't pull out a carry, then Warshak's gonna do it. If Warshak can't pull it out, then Hungry's gonna do it. Like they always have a player to play around.
Yeah.
Crow's in their backlash right now, trying to disperse the focus.
Your end is within my reach.
Zemo just is walking past everyone, trying to attack somebody. Again, not paying attention to the point. Oh, yeah, Crow's paying attention to the point at least. And what?
Lesson.
Team kill.
Yo, we got Wolfie with the triple K. As been evident with myself and Hungry, you can definitely carry on the Moira. Like, get the triple K on that Moira. Supports can, like, I'll say with, like, Moira and Lucio, you can definitely, like, get that triple K on your own. But Lucio just requires a bit more skill to do it. The dynamite eventually burns and kills Wolfie. Hungry with the Kamehameha to fucking... I like to call it Kamehameha sometimes, don't judge me.
Such is the price of progress.
And for this match, Hungry is taking control right now.
Devour them.
Mending you.
You are safe with me.
I'm under attack.
Behind you. Follow me.
Warshak takes down the Soldier 76. Right now his focus on Moira's almost dead. Falls to Hungry. And Warshak doing another solo ult onto not Zemo, but kills him in normal form.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh my god.
Still be of use to me.
Right now, I just think Master Z's team's like mentals is starting to deteriorate right now. They're not. They're just inting right now.
You cannot escape me.
Zemo going on to the Diva. You think we'll be seeing more Diva play as the matches go on?
We might.
Especially for Matra, if you can use that macro missiles combined with the booster jets and like the defense matrix, he's really good against Ramatra. But right now, Zemo's not showcasing that. Bob takes out the mech. Hungry takes down Crow with Skill Orb. I hate Skill Orb.
A cure for all the tales.
They need to touch if they want to keep their dreams alive. And immediately Wolfie gets taken down, but he was able to push on to overtime. But it's not enough time for Zemo to come back.
Complete. Score
Right now,
0. Switching
like
sides.
Voidwalker's looking to have a very dominant Dorado
Initiating
push.
match.
How are you guys liking the match so far?
It seems they're back on their usual thing. It's very amusing to see though, because he is doing what a good majority of us failed to. They did give them an initial burst, but they're going. Both teams seem to be going back to their usual motif.
Ready for battle.
But it's still amusing nonetheless.
Like I think not Zem. I think Master Z is just like. I don't need their strategy. Like I don't know if they're strategizing anymore. They're just kind of just like coming in one by one to die.
Yeah.
And you can also tell with fucking Zemo coming out with Doomfist.
We can't really say much though, because Infurium is pulling out with Genji. I don't know how his Genji is.
Like as a Genji man myself, I'm assuming he's gonna go after he's gonna go after Wolfie that was by himself on the high ground,
Your miscalculations will cost
or at least spam some shurikens into Zemo and Crow so he can build up his Dragon Blade. Yep, he seems to be like shooting at Wolfie right now, but
Oh,
gets Crow in the process. Kills
that-
not
yeah.
Zemo.
Team
And he's standing right in the middle of the dead bodies, just looking down. I don't even think he needs to be good at Genji at this point. He just needs to just like, their team is already very dominant right now.
You cannot escape me.
I don't think the Cassidy is gonna touch point. Very, very close to winning already, and
victory.
Voidwalkers has done it. They have won the game once again with another 3-0. It should not be a surprise to anybody but good job to not Zemo. They had some glimpses in my opinion, they had some glimpses in the first map where they had a very dominant first push and then second push was very scrappy. For Esperanza, it seems very much like the Crow show, and it seems like for Dorado it was the Wolfie show, because Wolfie did pretty good. Like for Dorado, I just felt like they kind of still kind of just gave up already. Oh yeah, Drake, text one of them for text freaking Voidwalkers for an interview. See who wants it. So what is your opinions on this match, DBZ?
I don't really have a lot to say about it. Um, all I can really say is good game to both teams, and yeah, that's really all I can say.
I just feel like Master Z was kind of just deteriorating from every map.
Yeah, I felt that.
Once again, Voidwalkers showing why they are the kings of the Squabble League right now.
They own this stuff right now. They're owning us, guys. We can't let this happen.
They are already like this. They're already like this. Like there's like a golden throne at the end of this, and they're already like using the spray to kind of clean it up for themselves. They're already like warming it up for themselves. They're like, we already know we're gonna win.
Somebody has to defeat this team. We cannot be doing this, man.
What?
Congratulations on another 3-0.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I didn't I lost. I didn't have. Wait. I never lost faith in y'all.
I don't think anyone does. I think all three of us chose Voidwalkers because, like, despite them, like at least for me, Crow really impressed me with his DPS plays. He's
Indeed.
like, despite them having good players, like, Crow and Wolfie are both like still rookies. So, Inferium. So I want to ask you on that first map, on the hybrid map, like on the first map, like Zemo Master Z had a really dominant push against you guys. How do you guys retaliate? I think you guys retaliated.
By switching and seeing what worked.
See, and that's what we call adaptability.
How you
Not to
feel?
mention, no synergy was once again on point.
Also, how you feeling about that match, Eli?
Oh, they had us in the first half. It was difficult.
Bro legit pulled out with they had us in the first half, not gonna lie.
I wouldn't say the first half. I would say like the first map.
The first match.
Like
Literally
the
the
first
first map.
part of the first map because while watching it, like they only had that one dominant push, and then Voidwalkers just kind of just stomped them every single.
I was
round.
getting a little scared there. I was like, what? Master Z is giving a dominant push? Oh,
Yeah.
this is what we like to
Crow
see.
Man had the aim. It was pretty good.
Who would you say would be the MVP of your team for this match?
This one's got to go for the tank. Warshak.
Nope, I'm giving it to you, Inferium.
Yeah, I'm giving it to the Imperium as well.
I'm giving it to. I'm just gonna agree with Frame. Give it to Warshak, because that guy has some really good tank plays and some funny solo ults. I'll admit.
Not as good as Drake, no. Just Drake got this. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
So, I have one question for you. How empty were your comms this time?
How empty were our comms, you say?
Yes.
They were probably just talking about other things. They don't even talk about the game. They
Bro,
they just have normal conversations.
Bro, I agree because like fucking during the soul match, like fucking Warshak and Hungry were just talking about dick for some reason.
Oh gosh. I apologize for all of our young viewers that hear this.
I don't.
This is not meant for kids anyways.
Oh,
That's why I don't apologize for our younger audience, because they're not even supposed to be here.
fair enough.
Okay, so next match is actually after. So we got word from DBZ that he might be having a support player play for him but we need to get the league approval from the three of us. But first of all, thank you for watching this first match. Congratulations, Inferium, and congratulations to your whole team. Good job, Master Z. And we'll see you with Cosmic Crusaders versus Team DBZ, with both Cosmic Crusaders and DBZ having a new player, aka Cosmic Crusaders having myself as DPS, and DBZ having a mystery support player, possibly, if we allow it.
I know, in 30 minutes. No
Yep.
more.